Muslim community has been deprived of their property, and his willingness to work together as liberating our country is concerned. It is scandalous. There is no way you can the constituencies at this critical moment when the country is faced with this pandemic. Whenever we told them that please allocate more resources to the sector, the answer has been that there are no resources. But I'm dismayed to learn that they have created more constituencies in the country which are going to increase on the budget in terms of administrative costs. I only pray that those resources are going to the health sector. We pray that you're going to bring them back on their heart because they are becoming a nuisance to all of us. There are social problems they are creating orphans and widows, which is not really the case. But in the coming weeks or days, we'll give audience to all the political leaders in this country who are interested or who want to meet us. We shall meet all of this. We've opened up because now what is moving in the country, politics.
The World Health Organization has warned that easing of COVID-19 restrictions could lead to a resurgence and has asked African governments to strengthen testing and contact tracing. World Health Organization Regional Director Mtasidisho Moeti said that African countries should remember that no one is safe until we are all safe. This warning comes as Uganda embarks on a phased easing of the COVID-induced lockdown, even as infections continue to rise. Now it's standing at 1,147 with 2 deaths and 1,028 recoveries. Africa's total numbers of infections are currently about 800,000, and some countries have begun easing restrictions. Others, like Morocco, have reintroduced restrictions after a resurgence of cases. President Yoweri Museveni, after being nominated by his party, National Justice Movement, has released a new portrait which is going to be used in his campaign on his campaign posters. Ofonopondo, the executive director of the Uganda Media Center, stated in a tweet that the portrait was official. It also means it will be the image to be used in different offices in the country. The Ministry of Health has confirmed the outbreak of Rift Valley fever in Kabale district. This comes after Robert Mwesije, a border rider, died from Kabale Regional Referral Hospital where he had been rushed after presenting with signs and symptoms of Rift Valley fever. The ministry spokesperson Emmanuel Aineviona says that they have started tracing for those who came in contact with the deceased. According to one of the deceased colleagues, by the time he was taken to hospital, he had severe headache, a sore throat, was vomiting and cough, and complained of muscle and joint pains. Rift Valley fever is a viral disease commonly seen in domesticated animals in sub-Saharan Africa, such as cattle, buffalo, sheep, goats, and camels. According to the World Health Organization, the fever is a viral infection that primarily affects animals and is transmitted to humans through poor handling of tissues of infected animals during slaughter, veterinary procedures, or disposal of carcasses or fetuses. Now, the civil society organization fighting for women's rights, Women's Pro Bono Initiative, has urged government to increase funding in investigations concerning trafficking of persons. The call comes when the globe has just commemorated the World Day Against Trafficking of Persons, which is celebrated every 30th of July. The project manager of the initiative, Beatrice Kayaga, said that according to their research conducted last year, 286 cases of trafficking were reported in Uganda. However, only 63 cases were filed in court, but only 6 cases were convicted. She attributes this to limited funds to make thorough investigations and produce evidence in courts of law, such that perpetrators may be brought to book. Meanwhile, she asked government to put up a desk at DPP's office that particularly handles trafficking cases in Uganda. Now, the representative of the Ahali Bit Mosque in Namaingo district, Rashid Were, has warned Muslims against being proud of themselves after helping the needy. We spoke to him in his own words.
They had to deliver the good news and the message to Jaja here, make him understand what
You are still listening to the English News Bulletin on Eastern Voice Radio. Brought to you by Use Airtel Money today to pay for water, electricity, TV, and your other bills. Dial star 185 star for her. Airtel, the smartphone network.
At the crossing out of the nation, a drunken soldier in the Democratic Republic of Congo has opened fire on passers-by, killing at least 12 people and wounding several others. One of the victims is reported to have been a 2-year-old girl. The shooting took place on Thursday in South Kivu province in the east of the country. There have been angry protests against the Congolese army in the town of Sange, where many roads have been blocked. Brings us finally to the end of the English news this evening, proudly brought to you by Airtel, the smartphone network. My name is Josh Buxton. Don't touch that.
That has been the English News Bulletin on Eastern Voice FM. Brought to you